Hey YouTube! Today we're going to be doing some VOD review for one of the homies, Lalliman, Brimstone main, I believe Diamond 3 going into Ascendant. Um, so his goals are to reach Ascendant, and one of the biggest things that I've learned about going to Ascendant is cleaning up your aim and improving your game sense. So we're going to go over through his clips, kind of do it chunks at a time. I'm going to do it on a 5-star rating, kind of like Dragon Noir, and we'll see. We're going to analyze pistol round. We're gonna analyze gun round. We're gonna go see how he handles like the back half of the start of the round, because I've noticed one big thing as you get into higher ranks. It's like, let's say it's round 9, and it's like, let's say 4 to 5. Getting aggressive, over peaking, not playing too smart is usually the downfall of a lot of games. And then Valorant's a very momentum based game, and that's the thing. So after this one, we'll go review one of my other friends, Californium. And we'll go from there as well. All right, so let's get started. So excuse me, I'm gonna do this in one take. We're doing a recording. So let's see how it goes. All right, so Brimstone Unbind. So far, full util. One thing I do want to note, at lower levels, I notice people focus on guns over util. One of another streamer that I watch, she's IMMORTAL 3, I think peak. She recommends that getting full util supersedes getting a gun like 90% of the time. So in this situation, as a Brimstone main, I love going full util and getting a shorty, especially on defense. On offense, I usually just do full util classic, or I do 2 smokes, molly, and a frenzy. But already starting off good, focusing util over getting something stupid like a sheriff. The only people I think I could use a sheriff in the opening rounds would probably be a jet, just because of the dash, and like that's about it. Yeah. So one of the biggest things, like I was saying, for Ascendant players is to think with your game. There'll be a time where you could use a smoke more than you could use 25 extra armor. I had to push myself out of buying full armor gun and started doing half armor vandal and stuff like that, because if your aim is solid, the 25 armor is not going to matter much, because at a higher level you're going to get one tap by everybody. So let's go here. I don't know if you're calming with your team. You were saying that this might be a 5-stack. I'm not sure if we're doing comms with teams, but we'll see. And then you are correct, Zoka. You do have to get your aim up. Aim is really important in this game. Okay. Okay, good. So, good thing. Starting off calming, I always just say, what's up, team? Yo, team, what's good? You want to get your team... Okay, it's not a 5-stack game. All right, let me fix the chat so I can move up. But you do want to start off with a good mood with your team. Say, hey, what's up? What's going on? How's it hanging? And get everybody talking. You got to see who has a mic. You got to see who doesn't have a mic. You got to see who has a mic. Things like that. That really sets up good gameplay and sets you up for down the road when you want to communicate, especially as a Brim. You always want to be like, all right, I'm smoking in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. He didn't calm as much, so we'll see. Okay, the rat smoke. I like it. I like it. You've been watching a lot of Calvin. Let me disable the hat. Oopsies. Oh, no, I didn't mean to skip that far. Jesus. Okay. Good. So you're smoking for your team. I would say... How do I say this? So the rat smoke idea is good. I would say, though, before smoking for your team, it's either you smoke while you are not in the smoke yet to give yourself a little bit of a buffer, or tell your team that you can't smoke just yet, because right now you almost got timing. I'm assuming you kill this guy, but right now you may get timing because of it. Okay, yeah, because, fucking shorty demon. Good, so you play around the smoke. Okay. What the hell? Alright, good. You took up space. So another thing important, look at your map. I don't know if your team's aware of this, but you and Sage took up all of this. We don't have anybody be long, which is a bit of a problem, but you know that Race teleported, you see Brim, so you're just waiting for the 2 duelists. So I noticed this is a 4 duelists, 1 controller comp for them, so they're gonna have a rough time. So you should be able to feast on them on defense. Your team's not doing so bad, and you're just waiting for them to see if they're going to teleport, which is pretty solid. I would calm with Sage here. Hey, make sure you're watching B site. Be careful long. But, you know, that's just kind of me being overly cautious. Good use of your smoke. Okay, good job smoking out for your team. Okay, good job looking long, just in case there's a lurker. That's one thing that I always do, because you never know. There's always someone lurking.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, good job. Also said well played. One thing that I love to do, hype up your teammates. Tell them good shit, good job, and you're amazing, you're beautiful. You get them going, they'll usually play their best out, and you know people here love to be complimented. Okay, if I had to rate this round, other than the minor error in the beginning, I'd probably say 4.5 out of 5 stars. You could have gotten timinged. Luckily, a lot of people don't suspect people to sit in smokes. Yo, don't be toxic. You know, you would think that that'd be common decency, but some people love being toxic. But other than that, the way you took up space in the teleporter, the way you smoke for your teammates, the way you kind of set up the round by being communicative and listening to your team's comms, you didn't over rotate. If anything is good that you pushed up because you're taking up space. So like I said, other than maybe a slight timing issue, just, you know, I would say 4.5 out of 5 stars. Holy shit. As you can tell, these guys are super tilted already. So you just got to keep that going, and yeah, you can win. All right. Full armor, full util, Spectre, pretty much always whatever I buy on whenever I win pistol round. Good. Telling your teammates you should buy. I'm assuming maybe Jet saves, but everybody else should buy because Jet might want to get an op. Yeah, Jet's going to go for an op. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Fade bot. So, yeah, you're good. Same smoke. Okay. So, going back. Okay, yeah, I was going to say you don't have a shorty. Good thing you didn't push. This is definitely, you need a shorty in this play. Good thing that you're conditioning the enemy, because when you condition the enemy, you're going to make them waste their utility. So if you notice, Raze threw a grenade. I don't know why she didn't boombot, but it's okay. She threw a grenade immediately. So one thing I would have said, calming wise, I know you mentioned it didn't calm much, but even for you, Zoka, whatever utility you hear, that indicates what agent is around you, and let your teammates know so they can get an idea of who's where. Because a lot of people don't know this, but people kind of develop certain tendencies when they play. Like Raze is always going to go hookah, stuff like that. So you hear the grenade. Okay, you repositioned, which was good. Yeah, this is not a bad angle. This is more of a one and done, which isn't bad. I might have probably threw the stim like to the other side or somewhere in this corner here to give you more of a fighting chance, because I think they forced. Yeah, so they forced. So right here was going to be a rough thing for you. You can kill Brim, you're probably going to die to Raze. They played this really well. Not much more you can do. You could have maybe thrown a molly into the smoke to slow them down, because people don't like pushing mollies, or stim yourself up so you can shoot more bullets and then like dip. But you get your one. You go 1 for 1. It's not phenomenal for defending, but it's not bad. Got your one. That was a good trace. Let me see that. Let me show you that again. So very good aim. So obviously you can aim. So 3.5, maybe 4 out of 5. So that's decent. Okay. I don't need to watch your teammates play because I'm uninterested in them. I'm assuming you guys win? Yeah, that was insane. Yo, this Sage is cheating. Okay. So now let's see. This is your bonus. Bonus rounds are really important. Let's see how it goes. Okay.
Need equipment. I need a drop. Thanks.
Okay. So good thing your teammate bought for you. It's smart. You're looking at your econ. You have 4,000 for next round. You still have full util. This is money management. Zilka, this is one thing really important at lower levels. People don't notice money management. You want to be able to ensure that you have money for next. This is a bonus round. Bonus rounds means by next round you should still be able to buy a rifle. So if you look at Lolly, he noticed that his teammate had money. A Spectre is still going to put him at over 2,000 because obviously right here he needs a minimum of 2,050 so that even if they lose the round, you could still buy Vandal full. So everybody here has, you know, pretty decent money. Jet's probably going to save. So yeah, you would want to tell Sage to be like, hey, can you buy me a Stinger? If your teammate didn't want to buy, you could probably settle for Light Shield and a gun so that you could buy Light Shield Vandal next round. But this is good econ management. So let's see how this bonus round plays out.
Thanks.
Okay, you even got a shorty. Look at that. Your teammates are so nice. Ain't nobody be buying me in fucking Immortal. Same smoke. Good.
Launching smoke.
So right there, see Yoru's not calming very well. He could have said Ray short. Sage is not using her mic at all. She could have said Jet and Rain along. Knowing where someone's at, that means for you in your head as you're looking at your map, because remember, you have to look at your map constantly. I like that your map is big. A lot of people don't do this. I love having a huge map because you need to see where everybody's at, right? Some people zoom in super close. That means for you, you have a possibility of running into Phoenix or Reyna. So that's something that should go through your mind. Who could I run into? Because I know raises lamps, and I know 2 people are long. Or, you know, you could run into Brim and Phoenix, sorry. Zilka, just in case you didn't know, playing Brimstone, you want to sit in the back of the smoke like Lolly's doing. If you look at where he's at in position of his smoke, I think he can go back a little bit more because most people, when they enter smokes, usually enter in through the sides and they don't really pay attention to who's in the back. So you can get a free knife. I've gotten a couple knives like that. Just to kind of give you Brimstone insight if you ever want to play Brim. This is a common technique done by Calvin. He just sits in the smoke and just fucking waits. People will always walk by him unless someone starts dogging you or something, but they don't have a dog, so this is one of the best games for Brimstone in terms of them not having a sky or a fade, you know.
You would second.
Launching smoke.
Oh, there's one show up.
So one thing, just learn your skills. You had the right idea, but you didn't count the timing of your smoke. Luckily, there was no one staring at you. Yeah, so you want to make sure that, like for me, sometimes if I forget my number of when I put it down, I give myself a 3-second window of error just to kind of be like, all right, it's the round started, it's 139. I fucking like almost like 119. I'm just gonna drop it at 122. I don't know when I dropped it. I'm just gonna do around 122, 121, just so I don't get caught out in the open with my pants down. That could have been really bad for you. Luckily, there was no one holding the smoke because what you're doing every round has conditioned your enemies to be scared of the smoke.
26
Spike planted.
Okay, good stimmy to rotate.
2 shots, I think.
One main. A flush.
Hookah.
Okay. One thing I would say. Yeah, so smoking a little bit earlier, you know, just kind of being mindful of those things. I probably wouldn't have gone for the sheriff, knowing that, like, what I saw was that there was one short, I think?
Nice.
Yeah, so you see one short, one died there. Does Phoenix pop up on the map? Okay, but not hearing anything, I would presume someone would be lamps. You had a shorty, that probably would have been a little bit better for you, but I'm assuming you thought that you were going to be fighting a short. So it's not a bad thing, but dropping the gun kind of revealed your location. Another thing I would say is that game sense wise, you should look at their lineup. They don't have a chamber. They don't have a killjoy. So with 4 duelists and a smoker, you should be able to flank 24/7. You know, go slow, methodical, and flank. With this kind of team comp, they don't have anybody to hold the flank, and you'll be able to take advantage of that. Because the thing too, if you flank every now and then, it's gonna get in their head. They're gonna be more cautious and keep trying to watch out for flankers. Meaning, if you were to go the normal way, they're not gonna be looking at you sometimes.
One main. I flash.
So decent round, not much action. Some slight missteps. Probably say like a 3 out of 5.
Hookah.
Okay. Now let's go to your gun round. All right, we lost. Okay, let me skip to the gun round. Okay, so you bought a gun. That's fine. All right. So let's go here. So you're playing shower now.
Smoke's down.
And headshot.
Smoke's down.
B on B. Hookah.
On the money.
Good job.
In the smoke.
One enemy remaining.
Lovely.
There you go. You tilted the Reyna. Good job. All you need to do. One thing I would say for bind, the very important smoke. Instead of smoking right here, mix it up every now and then and put one on top of the box. Because with this one, an enemy can still jump on the box and peek your teammate's heaven and sight. If you do it on top of the box, it creates an odd one way for them that makes it kind of hard to push. So mix it up, vary your smokes a bit. Good kill on the good rat kill. Now let's see. 4-2. Let's go to where it's a little bit more 4-3, so that means you lose a round. Yeah, so Brimstone smokes are based on the center of where you click. So you could do one ways with Brim. Just you know, kind of vary the elevation. That's really, really important. Okay, so let's see this next round right here. So see, your momentum is kind of swinging the other way. You were up 4-2. Now it's 4-6. So let's see what we can do in the next 2 rounds to see if you can carry the momentum back or if you can make them cold.
Oh, good. We got this.
Because that means you lost 4 rounds straight.
Especially in defense.
Okay, good. Aim training a bit to kind of reset your aim.
Smoke's down.
You got it on dollar.
Launching smoke. Open up the sky.
Okay. Okay, good. Don't reveal your position. That's not blinding you. You ain't got to worry about it. Okay, I don't even know how the fuck you saw him. You're better than me. I can't see that shit. Your teammate blinded you because typical Yorus. Okay.
I'm on my way.
You got your 2. Not much more you can do. Now you're just kind of waiting on your team to do their job. Yoru blinding the fuck out of his teammates. Typical Yoru.
Last player standing.
100. And got it.
Left.
I'm sorry.
Ah,
I shouldn't be laughing at people,
In
but
the half.
that was kind of...
Halftime. Don't save a thing.
Okay, good. You go light armor. Yeah, that's the play right there. Don't go full. Don't buy a Spectre. Just go light. Oh, nope. Spoke too soon. Ooh, you gave up the molly. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So, one thing I want to point out here. Crosshair placement is pretty important. So once you got to about here, you probably should have aimed up just in case there's someone. I know that you're probably hoping that someone's playing close, but normally this angle right here is really typical for a lot of oppers or people just holding with the Vandal. You could have gotten your head taken clean off. Decent pizzaing, you're cutting the angles to kind of take up as much space as you can without exposing yourself too much.
2 mid.
2 up headshot.
Launching smoke.
Yeah. See, if that smoke was up higher, maybe could have helped your fade out a little bit more. Okay, good. You're flanking. So you're pushing them, creating space. Let your team know that you're flanking so that they don't play on site. You know, just calm what you're doing. Be like, hey, I'm behind them. That's unlucky.
They're everywhere.
That's very unlucky. Okay. I'm assuming. Oh, they okay. So, not bad. If I had to rate that round, I mean, so the round before that I didn't rate. I'm sorry. You got your 2 and you got out, or you got your 2 and you died. But that did kind of help secure the round. So, no, yeah, you got the round. So I would say 3.5 out of 5. This round, I like that you pushed up. I like that you started flanking. I like that you were kind of changing it up. You do have to mix up your gameplay. I would say if you feel like your aim's not that good, switch to a Phantom. Phantom on flank is some of the nastiest things you can do because spray transfer, no tracers, spraying through smokes, things like that. It's an okay round. You got kind of unlucky, so I can't really rate it too well. I'm just gonna put 3 out of 5, just because it's a really standard round. All right, so we're gonna go to your offense pistol round. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna watch your pistol, second round and third round, whatever that may be, and then we'll go into the mid game and then see how the game closes up. Obviously, it's 50 minutes. I'm assuming you guys go to OT, and you know Zoka, he loves them OTs.
Careful, they might peek. Therefore, do this.
Okay, good crosshair placement. A little low. As you were walking up, if you actually look at your crosshair placement, you're even imagine Jet's like your reference point. You're staring at her butt or her chest. You're if they have a ghost, you're probably gonna get dookied on. You want to just aim at headshot level at 80-90% of the time, just to give you a chance. With this, maybe you're aiming for like a right click, but you're a little bit too far for me. Okay, good. You transition over to aim at whoever's going through teleporter.
Phoenix on B.
On B?
Yeah.
Rise B.
So the call out should be Phoenix raise B, Brimstone on A.
Reloading. Enemy B. I'll find you. Reloading.
Unlucky.
Spike
Yeah,
down
no.
B.
Okay.
Spike.
You couldn't do much there. 3 out of 5. Only thing I would improve that round is probably send 2 people along. Normally I'd probably send Brim Fade and Yoru short, and then send Sage and Jet long. That's probably what I would. Wow, you guys won that round. That's insane. That's what I would have done. Playing 5 outside hookah is kind of risky because if you look at how much they delayed you, like looking at this setup, right? 4 of you guys died, all because of like one raise nade and them just basically trapping you guys. Another thing with this issue is that if it wasn't for their team throwing this round, they could have gone long and sandwich you guys in, take up space. They could have come short because you guys don't have a chamber, take up space. They could have even come through shower and wait. Normally, if you guys are going to bunch up like that, you are giving up way too much map for the enemy. You don't want to end up defending on attack, if that makes sense. So always try to spread your reach. That's why defaulting is really important, where you have like 1 at each extremity, 2 mid, and then 1 short, just to kind of take space, look for picks, create openings. Because I mean, you're diamond, almost ascendant. Everybody in this elo can aim. It's not like you're playing an iron where like everybody's staring at the ground. Everybody can aim. Some people just have bad days, some people have phenomenal days, but you guys can all fight. So take up space. That would be the one thing I would recommend. The Sage is a god apparently and just destroyed the whole team.
Fate gonna get sparked.
Okay, good. Demanding spike from your teammates because nobody knows how to plant. Every teammate I have is an idiot.
Need equipment.
Anyone feeling generous?
Okay, skin trading, not bad. Builds camaraderie.
Cutting through.
Close.
Okay, yeah. So see, this round was better because now you have one person going shower. Jet is kind of worthless in this position. I would have told him to maybe watch short in case they push. Scepter's comp is off for the day. Is it not? Pretty sure. Because today was literally the last day yesterday. It ended at like 6 a.m. I'm assuming comp is down for the day. I'm just doing a quick coaching session. I was probably gonna hop on.
Fake teleport.
Okay, well let me do this VOD review for this game and then the next because I'm recording for YouTube.
Two smoke.
And then I'll hop on.
Enemy A.
Yeah, nice.
Nice shit.
Careful here.
Bring them down.
Let's go from shore. Let's be honest. On oh shit. Okay, no, rotate B, rotate B, rotate B. Hold on, hold on,
Nice,
wait.
nice.
We need to be honest.
Careful here.
You should because I deranked.
And I said that I taken a trip.
Okay. So you know Phoenix is on A. That means Reyna on B.
Like 0 HP.
Time to jump.
Good.
Smoke's down.
Good smokes. Nice and fast. Get your team out. Look away from the flash. Good. Hunting default. Good.
Spike planted.
Nice CT.
Re-smoking CT. Good. Playing off site for your lineup. Good. Smooth round. You guys did a small A split.
With Vendor, careful.
All right, let me see this lineup. Okay, let me take a gander
Flash down.
at what it may be. Okay, so you stand at the middle of that, and I'm assuming this box to this corner is the lineup. I like default plan. I don't like front box plan. It's hard to line. It's hard to land lineups. Actually, no. If you're saying no, I'm assuming is this line to this second line in the indent right here. If it wasn't for the stupid timer thing. Or the right of this box to the bar here. So you have 3 possible landmarks. Here, here, or here. A little more to the left. So this bad boy to right, somewhere around there.
I don't know where's on.
Oh my god. So interesting to see other people do lineups. A little more to the left. You talking about this squiggle right here? It can't be. It can't be this one at the bottom. Can't be at that squiggle. Really, this squiggle? Interesting. Okay.
Thanks.
Oh! Man, I would never notice that. That little brown spot. Interesting. It's definitely unique. And that lands default?
One enemy remaining.
Oh, that's a good one. That doesn't even bounce. Oh.
Rotate.
So that one's hard to block. Very nice lineup. Okay, overall, good round. Yeah, he's part of my lineup community, dude. Like, we all follow the same content creators. I'm about to practice that shit when I'm about to play. So, good round. You got your plant. You played your lineup. I would just yell at my teammates to let them know so they don't have to play on site. Sage didn't have to die. But I'm glad that after the first 2 picks, you weren't eager to run out. You guys kind of took your time, and then you guys rotated. One thing I noticed in low ranks is no one rotates. I fucking hate people that don't rotate. Just rotate. It's a really simple thing. You know where one may be. And you know what fight you can pick. Okay, cool.
Anything can still.
Okay. So this is your bonus round. Okay, so your one shower guy died.
I ate
Shooting through smokes. No point in keeping all 90 bullets. You really don't need 90 bullets in this game. Okay, so you did something that I was just about to make a comment. You both were staying at the same angle. I'm glad that you moved out. You look short. Just so that Fade can watch towards market. You never want to be staring at the same angle as someone else because it's too narrow. You want to kind of, like, if you look at like SWAT teams, there's always gonna be someone looking at 3, one looking at 6, one looking at 12. Well, 3, 6, 9, 12. You kind of want to do 360 degree protection. I don't know why she died to Reyna. She shouldn't be peeking. It just needs to sit still. This Reyna's a demon.
Stim beacon down. Time to jump. Launching smoke.
30 seconds left.
Huh?
Fake teleport.
What? Elbow. Backside.
Where are Last player
Oh,
standing.
you went for it.
Spike
Not bad.
down B.
How much you could do? Your two initial guys died. One thing I do want to say is first death. First blood, first death is a really important metric in this game. If you have a team that keeps dying first, you can probably lose the round. You got your 4 out of 5. You were going for the plant. Good thing you didn't stick the plant. My biggest thing, even Sepsers could agree, is that sometimes when I get on site, I'm way too eager to plant, and I don't just like fake it and go fight. You did a good job. You just got unlucky. You had 1 bullet in the fucking gun. If you were, maybe you were aware, maybe you weren't, could have swapped guns. But not a bad round. Overall, that's kind of like their duelists kind of killing your guys' entries. Can't really do much about it. Okay, now let's skip ahead. Let's go to this round after. So now you're at the end game stage where closing it out is really important. Okay. So we're at 11 and 9, and I still have 14 minutes. So I'm assuming you guys throw 3 rounds.
Raise maybe.
That's usually how timing goes. Okay. Not overly aggressive. I like it. Good. Grabbing orb. Prioritize, because if you plant, you get your ult.
One side.
Smoke down. Stim beacon down.
Smoke.
Good shot.
One backside. Can rotate on it maybe.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, you
Headshot on Phoenix.
I think you have like 10 bullets in your gun, and it's stressing me out.
Launching smoke.
check them.
One heaven.
Good call on heaven. I'm glad you heard that, because I heard it. You have 6 bullets in your gun, and it's stressing me out. Okay, good reload.
There.
Happily with
Okay.
10 Fate, can you hold?
Okay, good.
I flash first.
Yeah. No, fuck you, Scepter. Are you trying to say I'm deaf? Okay. Good. Good. Alright.
Where are
Okay.
One enemy
Last
remaining.
Okay.
last game.
Okay, good. Didn't waste your ult. Shot your molly. Good. As you hear the double beeps, you can shoot it. Good. Walk down, make no noise.
Player standing.
There you go. Easy round.
Nice.
Alright. So the fact that there's 13 more minutes, I'm scared. Because it's 12 to 9 and you have your ult.
Day is almost ours. Take it.
Let's finish them.
Thank you.
I need it.
Bring them down.
That round, very smooth, very good. Easily a 5 out of 5 round. You're able to get your lineup off, save your ult. You got a kill. You were able to trade your teammate rushing in. You dinked Phoenix on the way out. You teleported. Thank God, because a lot of people hate teleporting. A lot of people hate leaving the site. So that was probably the most well-played round as a Brimstone main. You grab the orb so that when you do plant, you get your ult, but luckily you got a kill, and you saved your utility very well. Good job. That was, if you can repeat that success of that type of round where you calm with your team where to go, what to do, get your plant off, run off site, and save yourself, you can climb ranks. You can ask Sepsers, like, the rounds that go well like that feel so good when you're able to plant, get me off site, and I play my lineup, save my ult. things like that, where your teammates were in perfect spots. You had one lamp, you had one covering you, for Christ's sakes. You had Sage on site fighting for her fucking life. Everybody played their life. One of your teammates almost threw by dying a little bit early, but luckily your lineup saved the day.
Close.
Get out of my way. Mark one.
Good. So it's 5v4. Defender should be on the back foot. Okay. Smoke mid sight. Oh,
One's flanking.
unlucky.
Down A. Last player standing.
Okay.
Oh, spring.
A 5v4 just turned into a 1v4.
Ah, that timing. Oh!
Reyna flanked really fast. Reyna
Them now.
played that really well. That was hard to defend. You were about to execute your smokes, and Reyna timing the hell out of you guys. Can't do much more because you don't have a proper sentinel like a chamber.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Bring them down.
Okay, good smokes. Ooh. Their econ's still pretty broken. Okay.
Reloading.
Down and out.
I will do.
Spike
Take it.
spike.
Reloading.
Where is that in Phoenix?
City. Box city.
Out of charges.
Wait, they're going an A, right?
Where is that? Where is that?
Box city.
I'm gonna say right now, listening to your fade is a really bad idea. You guys should have gone A because there's no reason for Jet to leave B right now. And she should have paid attention that your Sage walled off hookah. So now your fade has to spend all this ammo to break this wall. Try to jump out while mid reload. Yo just died because now you guys forced him to go running to A to stop midway in his ultimate. This call from Fade, I would have just said, no, we're fucking going A. Because I'll tell Scepter, I'm fucking going A because I just want to get the damn bomb down. Because you have your ult. You have your lineup. You have every condition you need to win. And you know where both the enemies are at. So you know that you can plant. So this call by Fade through this round.
Shifting inside. She's close city with an AVP.
Because you are basically one shot.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You got your 1.5, 3.5. The ult wasn't phenomenal because Jet could just dash out. Fade sold the round. Another thing, yeah, Fade didn't need to fight Spawn. Once she killed Phoenix, Fade could have just not continued to fight. This is where you could have shot your lineup straight up and just fucking run elbow and use your ult. This is where if you knew Perry's Spawn Molly, that could work too. Just unlucky because your teammate, your Fade threw this round really hard. Goes to OT, doesn't it? I feel like it goes to OT. Yeah, it goes to OT. Alright.
Nice. How many?
Launching smoke.
Okay. I think getting to overtime might have made you not play as optimal. I'd probably say that was like a unlucky round for you. But after 24 rounds, the enemy team's been spraying your smokes or throwing Util. I probably would stop standing in my smoke. I've thrown a lot of games where like I'll go into my smoke when it's like 12 to 11 and I'll just die because at this point they have nothing to lose. One other thing too, I would say that I had to learn it too. This happened to me a lot. So I know you're trying to focus on your movement. You're kind of staring at nothing here. Someone could have peeked out and you fell, whether it's unintentional or not. where you could have gotten timinged. And then right here, when you peeked out here, your teammate just died. They could be shoving this, and then you went to go pull out your iPad. You can get one tapped here. You can get blinded. You can get screwed here. So I would make sure that you move behind cover first before you start touching your util. Just to give you an extra percentage of winning. You know, like I always tell Zoka, and I talk to like my other people, like, you know, every combat you go into is 50-50. And certain movements that you do, certain actions that you do increase or decrease that percentage. So standing out in the open, pulling out your iPad, you decrease your chance of winning any conflict by 20%. So yeah, you smoke here. It's not bad, but just, you know, standing next to your smoke kind of sucks. Definitely unlucky. God damn it, Sepsers. Oh, it doesn't show the animation? Sorry, brother. I need to fix that.
Combi.
Spike down B.
Good speed.
Alright.
Reloading.
Match point.
Reloading.
So you know they have an Odin. Okay, good thing you said nope.
Where are you?
Smoke's down. Stim beacon
Okay.
down.
Okay.
Between the eyes.
Barrier created. One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Planet.
Flawless.
Okay. 3 round.
Nice. Okay.
3 out of 5. Okay round. I mean, you got your 1. Not bad. Nothing phenomenal.
Oh, they might both this. They smoked already.
Yeah,
Yep,
on
yep,
there.
yep.
Whoa. Fuck is that?
Launching
Okay.
smoke.
One shower, be careful.
Smoke's down.
Full shower. Side.
Bring them down.
Two on me.
Okay, good. Swap to the shorty. Don't get eager. Good. This way.
Where
Still two on shower.
Reloading.
146 on race.
Unlucky. You wall banged him with 1 bullet.
He's 4 HP.
Going.
Did you have Molly still? Yep, you had full util.
Going. Good exit.
So for that round, you rotated a bit too early for my taste, but I don't know what the comms may have been. It didn't seem like nobody was calming much. You had full util in rounds like this, especially if it's overtime. Try to use it all. I think you still had 2 smokes. You had 1 smoke, so you could have re-smoked short or shower. You had a molly. You could have mollied default. You could have mollied short. Just something to kind of do extra damage. And then stim, especially if you're going to move forward. It did suck that you got timing the fuck out of because you swapped. You cleared right when he peaked. That is unlucky. Like I said, 3 out of 5. The lack of using your util may drop by like 2.75 out of 5, but I would still say 3 out of 5. You just got screwed. And you hit him for 146, meaning one of your bullets hit a wall and hit him. So you got Valoranted.
You know what?
Yeah. So, but I do want to say, if you noticed there, your defense was slower, controlling the round. Because once you killed one of them, no one pushed, which is what you want. You want to control the tempo.
Bring them down.
Okay, good job waiting for the dog.
Fit.
Bring them down.
Okay, good.
I'll find you.
Phoenix was down.
Launching smoke.
Yep, I'm back today.
Reloading.
3B. Go on 9.
Stim beacon here. Now we're cooking.
Okay. Good gun swap.
Smoke. Plant the spike.
Sit, spike.
Ooh, that Sage. That Sage screwed the round up. That Sage screwed the round up. That is not your fault. Only improvement I would do, knowing that Sage has a wall, would probably be to smoke truck or heaven. Vice here, because Sage was gonna wall it anyways.
Sit,
But-
spike.
Him doing that right here, this whole slowing the thing when you and Fade can just hold that angle instead, screwed you guys. I can tell you do the same thing I do, where like you run up and you press 4 and you're like, I don't have the fucking spike. Yoru not being fast enough to get into showers too screwed it. See, like he just stopped going showers. He needed to push up so he can maybe get this raise, but
Spike down
120
A.
is.
truly unlucky.
Find you.
It is. It's bright yellow.
Seconds left. Last player standing.
Time to jump.
Wait a minute. Jet to up inside.
You know, Jet's short.
I got this.
Yo, this guy's disoriented.
10 seconds left.
Yoru is lost.
That's right.
That's true.
And then here comes a draw. Unlucky. Unfucking lucky. Alright. Let me go to this screen. Okay. Overall, so let me get the fuck it. I can't do it. Let me go back. Okay, so main things to work on. Overall, your aiming's really like you hit better shots than me. You can aim. You can aim and you have a good idea of your utility. You know Brimstone smoke timings, you know how to get to your lineups, you know how to one thing I would say is stim usage. You use it to rotate. Try using it to fight. Mix it up every now and then. Give yourself a little extra boost mid-fight. I don't see too many issues with your utility or your usage of Brimstone. Now would just become the point of like sealing the deal. Being confident in yourself is really big. Like this probably would have ended sooner if you just trusted your gut instinct to go A instead of trusting Fade for that one round where he went B. What round was it? Was it this one? Oh, this one. Yeah, this one you secured the deal. But no, it was this one. So like so you trust yourself with Spike. You can ask Sepsers. I'll look at him, I'll say, give me the fucking Spike, and he'll be like, you fucking want it? I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna fucking throw the game. I trust myself with Spike more than I trust anybody else with this damn thing. You should trust yourself because you know what you're doing. You had ult, you have Molly, you have one smoke. But I know, like, as controllers, we want to appease our teammates. Right here would have been like, no, I'm going A. Just be more stern with your teammates to, like, do whatever. Like, even, like, because this was a game winner. Right? That was a game winner. This thing with Sage, where Sage decided to... Sage had bomb. Like, I don't even know when did she have it at the start of the round? Yeah, so she had it at the start of the round. You know, just being able to remember to, like, you know, Spike. Like, I keep track of Spike, whoever has it. Overall, as someone trying to get into Ascendant, I think your aim is good. Your crosshair placement is decent. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. You do your Brim rat smokes really well. You play this really well. Like, this is a new clip I'm just watching for the first time, but you know your spacing, your positioning. Like, you know not to rush, you know not to be crazy. That guy fucking killed his own teammates. That was unlucky. That's because Phoenix is jumping. But you have a really good concept of maximizing Brimstone. Under duress, like that one round where the Jet pushed you, and you ulted. I think it was the same round that Fade through everything. Just, you know, being able to get more creative. Let me see. Let me load up my game real